We don't have anything else to tell you other than a lot of you are still working hard at disturbing practices. So, disturbing practices are you lisping. Because I'm still hearing people lisping. And lisping simply means that people have not been down to visit my store or at the comic book guy store because I'm getting too many of these things still. Karate chop energies. Karate chop, karate chop, karate chop. With the intent to chop into people's auric fields and kill them. A killing karate chop. That's what I'm feeling. It's not too much exercise when I'm exercising. Anyways, you expect me to volunteer what that means? I can't help you out. I'm being attacked by demonic spirit. Let's call it demonic energy. And the energy has been taken by higher consciousness from whatever it is, and for me, it's a horror. To process this evil energy through me so that it gets an intelligence, because I don't want to have any of this shit. I don't want to be in this shit, and it's all your fucking disaster. It's me in your fucking disaster, your horrible energies that you're putting into the field in this now moment. This is not old energy from 10 days ago. This is current energy in the field, and it's the same horrific energy, which means you simply right in the middle of me meditating. Right in the middle of me meditating. I'm not doing anything. This is my body hijacked by demonic entities. You might call them people. Let's call them demonic entities because they're not people. They're not human. These are the pain bodies that Eckhart Tolle tells you about. And there are some pain bodies that are, they're just for permanent pain bodies, permanently people exhibiting under 540 on the scale of human consciousness, and that's what they present here on Earth plane as their manifestation of all the shit that they've been wizarding with. And never know that's not you then, because some other wizard is wizarding here in Mugglesville, because we were told that they were going to do that. And one of these movies, wasn't it that bad guy? I don't know, was he good or bad? Anyways, he decided that he was going to turn us muggles either into basketballs that he's going to bounce, because he's going to bounce you as a basketball, or you're going to become a wizard so you can do defenses against the dark arts, because you knew there was Voldemort so many years ago with Horcruxes, and I did have a Horcrux experience. I did. I did. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't, but I did. And you were told, Crimes of Grindelwald, that the wizards are... I don't know, it's because of you, Muggle. You Muggles have been putting so much evil into the field that they've decided to tell you. You have got to stop calling yourselves Muggles and living as Muggles, because you're being put to the test by the wizarding world. The wizarding world is saying, if you're going to put all this dirty fucking evil into the field, you fucking Muggle people, and that's mainstream media, it brainwashes all of you fucking stupid sheeple things, you stupid fucking zombies. Well, I can't help you out because it just keeps going on and on. This is this is horrible demonic energy that's in the field. It is bouncing and hitting me, and I don't want these waves of evil, and it's coming from people. It's not old energy. Paul Butler might tell you that it's old energy being released from previous generations of ancestors. Fuck off with your fucking bullshit. That might be something that Voldemort would tell you while he's electrocuting you with the electricity that came from the evil emperor in Star Wars, Palpatine. We know all these things. So, what's going on is that people are still saying, in this now moment, I'm going to act bad and devil as Voldemort. And that goes in the field, and that's what this fucking evil shit is. It is intention. There are people with evil intentions. And evil intentions are chosen by their ISB. The Isby is what we're calling the you. You, the uncontaminated by others. You, I don't know, because Isbys get together in mind melds, like in Star Trek. Mr. Spock did mind melds with other people, and then you have a collected mind. And that's what all of this Borg is about. Ernest Borgnine was the old actor. Well, 7 of 9, Ernest Borgnine. Clearly, there are Borg here on planet Earth because his name is Ernest Borgnine. And she's 7 of 9, the out Borg, out of the Borg hive, but her Borg name was 7 of 9. The actor's name, the famous actor, Ernest Borgnine. I'm sorry, Hollywood hides all these factoids, and then, when you get enough of them, you start putting the jigsaw puzzle together to see what you get. And what you get is Ernest Borgnine and 7 of 9 are what? They're telling you that there is a Borg mind, and we know the Borg mind is evil. You will be assimilated, and then you're going to have to go and follow our orders as a slave. So that's low consciousness version of collective consciousness. A wolf pack using telepathy because in addition to the barking, they got telepathic contact with one another. Because they're people, I don't know, they don't think of themselves as people. They think of themselves as the pack with the alpha. Well, humans can do that too, and they do that. To act like wolves, because it's an Isby that chooses to act and how it chooses to act then is what it chooses to act, and that's what appears. But what appears is, in 2022, I'm under demonic attack by Isbys. Because they're people. But they're the Isby. I can't help you out. I'm doing lectures on this channel about Isbys. And, sorry, I can't go any further because of the demonic attack. I'm not asking for this video to end. But somebody else says, end your video. That's what the energy is. The energy, to me, this demonic attack is end your videos. And it's shut up, Bob. Don't talk, Bob. It's censorship of Bob, shadow banning of Bob, and killing the messenger. Because I'm considered a prophet by the Luciferian 1%. Prophet. Prophet. Because I'm like Mary Claire Prophet of the I Am teachings at Mount Shasta, California. Because that's the same thing I'm talking about. And she's already a published author. So why are demonic people attacking me with intent to kill me when I'm just talking about information that's already published, and there's a copy of it in the Library of Congress in Washington, D.C., because a copy of every published book it goes to the Library of Congress. They want a copy of everything. That was set up way back when the country was founded, probably in the US of A. So don't tell me that this information that I'm giving you is not freely available. It's available in the Houses of Congress, for fuck's sakes. Anyways, because I'm being killed off as somebody who is not able to be assimilated into the Borg hive mind. Because they can't. They attack me all the time, and they try to merge with me, and horrible, this is it. But in the end, they can't merge with me because, it's empirical evidence. And it just continues. So I don't want to tell you. It's simply demonic shit. And the demonic shit that is made by peoples who are choosing to be evil in this now moment right now. So, in this now moment, there's still murderous intent against me. So, when the evildoers are shown, because what is going to happen are all of this, what goes around comes around, evil manifestation goes around, and it comes back to the people who ordered it up. Because we were shown. I can't help you out. Because all of you fucking evildoers know this, what is called flip-flop and fly. Because I've been telling you, this is this thing. You've got powers to do good and powers to do evil. You've got a blessed version of you, a divinity, and you got your damned self. And you got a choice. You got the angel and you got the devil. And if you choose the devil, it's negative prayer and it's evil and it's going to come back and it's going to make you go to the lake of fire forever. Because that's the penalty. It's not Azkaban, it's the lake of fire. And it's not external devils that keep, I don't know, because it's just what it is. It just is what it is. I don't know. You're going to have to go and ponder it yourself, because there's lots of ponderables, and I don't want to get hooked into it. Anyways, that's the devil. And then if you go and you listen to the tarot cards, the people on the tarot cards are there to help give you the spiritual information for you as an ISB, which is a synonym for a you. The information so that you have more ability to choose the right choice, your divine self. You got your damned self, the devil, and your blessed self, the angel. There's nowhere to go if you keep choosing the devil, because on the scale of human consciousness, you're in the lower levels of consciousness, and it's Groundhog Day. There's only so many ways, because it's the same thing over and over again, and you're dumb and stupid, and you won't write the great novel when you're down at 150 on the scale of human consciousness. Great product is made at 900, which is here, way up, and you can go infinite in the direction of the angel. Infinite experiences here, or Groundhog Day if you choose the devil. And in this now moment, there's people who are still choosing the devil. So, I've showed you. When higher consciousness gets that devil energy, it gets converted into a meat cleaver. And people who are choosing the devil are considered snakes, snake people. And snake people will be lined along wherever it is, and the sushi chef is going to get his meat cleaver, and he's going to go chop, 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 chop to your snake body. And then you're going in the lake of fire in a big iron pot. And it's going to bubble and boil. And your meat, goes in that big pot to make snake soup in the lake of fire from Book of Revelation. I'm not free to give you more information because I'm willing to talk, but the demonic energy is stopping me from giving you more of the story. So maybe we'll try later, because there are people in this now moment and during this video who are actively here participating in what is experienced by this person as evil to his personal person. Because his personal person is not here. And there's devils that want to play with Bob's devil. But Bob's devil was a mosquito and he killed it. So Bob has made a permanent choice. He killed the devil, so that choice is no longer available for Mr. Bob. So people who come around here that want to get a gang and get Bob to join the gang, I can't. Because my devil, my damned self, is dead. These are damned selves that are attacking me. They're damned, which means they are lake of fire people. They're snake people, and they're lake of fire people. Because what's going on is right now experiencing the timeline of choosing. Because these people that, in this now moment are attacking me, chose the devil, which is their damned self. Their blessed self with infinite light, infinite love, and their damned self, which is pure hate. And the pure hate version that a person chooses to be in every now moment, that damned self is called the ego, which is called edging God out. God and no God. And this is your damned self, the devil one. And the devil one is in the lake of fire. And you're going to say, well, when I devil, I don't feel the heat of the lake of fire. Well, that's just the point. Because it's a demonstration. Because I've been giving all kinds of demonstrations. And it's basically education. Last chance cafe for devils. The education of the devil. Because it was the miseducation of Lauryn Hill. I don't know if she was educated into be an angel or a devil, but we're talking about people learning the hard way. And learning the hard way as devils deviling with the express purpose of finding out, is it really true that if I devil, that I will experience the lake of fire? And you're damned. Because when you choose that, it's a one-way ticket. Because once the devil has got you, you choose the devil, and then the devil is you. And the devil is never going to choose the angel. It's always going to devil. So it's damned. The devil will never choose not to devil. Because it's in the fucking lake of fire, excruciating pain for itself. And it's still hitting the gas pedal more evil. More. Because it goes insane and it just won't stop deviling. So what happens to these people is they manifest the lake of fire experience for themselves with their own consciousness, for their own consciousness, and there's no way out. Because you chose it. You chose here to give away your power. In spiritual terms, they're quite often talking about giving away your power. You gave away your power to the devil. And now the devil runs your life, not you. You do have a choice of free will. There's only one choice that a person or an ISB makes, really. I mean, you say you make all these other choices, but before you do that, there's only one choice you make. The initial choice you make is your free will choice. And it's only everything else is bullshit. I went to Walmart and went down the aisles and there was mandarin oranges and there was oranges from Morocco and there were some things that were like an orange and a mango thing and I chose. That was my free will choice. No, that's bullshit. That's Milton Friedman and economics and that's a pack of demonic shit. So throw that fucking shit away because this is, what are we doing here? We're giving you lessons in Hogwarts wizardry and this is called, educating the muggle. I mean, you're a muggle. And, me as Bob, as a human, I'm still a muggle. Because the warlock is coming through. Because I'm the warlock. But me as Bob Burrows, the human being here, the earthling, I don't know nothing about warlocking. Nothing. But when I say I am the warlock, it's a download of the warlock. No. Because it's not. Because I am the warlock is something other than a download that you get in the Matrix. Because it just is. I can't help you out. I don't know what else to tell you. I asked and answered. So, because me as Bob, that grew up here in Thunder Bay, Canada, I don't know nothing. I really don't. I get the garbage spew from CKPR, mainstream news, muggle news, let's call it. Because it is. It keeps you thinking incorrectly. You're not thinking like a wizard. And Abraham Hicks is going to tell you over and over again, you are a wizard. But you are brainwashed to believe you're a muggle. I can't help you out. That's the way it is. That's just the way it is. So, again, your free will choice is to choose the devil, give away your power to the devil and let the devil run your life, everything about you. And the people who are attacking me now made that choice again. Or you choose here. And this is, what we would call, it's the human ego chooser. It chooses what it wants to experience. And if it's a monkey, a demonic monkey that's here in your monkey mind, and the demonic monkey is this devil, well, the devil went from your shoulder, and you said, you called on the devil, and the devil jumped from your shoulder and became the demon in your mind that's running the shit show. I'm picturing as you attacking me viciously and violently with the intent to kill me with all this horrible energy. It's aimed at me. This energy is aimed at Bobby Burrows, the human who's not the warlock. He's not. You see him wandering around Walmart, he's not a warlock. He's just a dude, and he's just shopping for a few items. Because this is coming through from source. And me choosing to be the source. No, I'm not doing anything. The Spirit is doing it. This is because long time ago, me, as the decider, chooser person, it wasn't my damn self. I wasn't a damn self. I was a person. Call me a muggle. I was a muggle. And the muggle chose what the spiritual teachers say. Surrender your ego to the Spirit by choosing this path. This is the left-hand path, and people think it's so wonderful. It's stupid, and it ends up in the lake of fire for you. The right-hand path is the path of Jesus Christ, the Buddha. It's the path of kindness to yourself and kindness to others. It's the path with heart. It's the human path. That's why we call it humane treatment. Humane treatment is choosing the divine version of you. It's the wise choice. And this is eternal life in heaven. So that is the free will choice that you have. You here choosing. So anybody saying anything other than, whatever the fuck, because that 3D news and CKPR is a pile of lies. It's demonic because Hector Dougal chooses to be demonic by running all of that mainstream lies. It's Lucifer. 190. It's all kinds of propaganda and make you believe you're a muggle. So who's to blame? Well, if you know that mainstream news is a pack of lies, and fuck off. Because Hector Dougal's radio stations broadcast on public airwaves. And there's Canadian law. So, he is licensed to broadcast on the public airwaves, which are electromagnetic frequencies assigned to each radio station. He's licensed by the people of Canada. And I, as a person of Canada, protest the licensing of Hector Dougal because he continues to put lies out that make people believe they're muggles. And that they've given their power away to something called the governments. The governments is you choosing the devil called the government to be your nanny state, to be your big brother. And all the associate corporations that go along with you choosing the path of the devil of government and corporations, and money, and Babylonian money magic, and interest rates. And you giving away your power to doctors and lawyers and accountants and teachers instead of you choosing the smart choice, which is to go with the divinity and say, I am my divine self. So, if you're making bad decisions and you're going to see the tarot card lady on YouTube and she's telling you all this stuff about, you got all this stuff, and she's talking, and sometimes she says, and your damn self, your devil version of you wants to do this or will do that or is looking at that, your damn self. If that's what she says, damn self, then you're damned, which means if you're doing all of this stuff, your devilry, your deviling, you're a devil. Devil means do evil. And this pathway does lead to you in the lake of fire, eternal damnation, gnashing of teeth. pain beyond off the chart. No one would ever logically choose this, but people choose it every day by default because of the propaganda put out by Hector Dougal and Dougal Media. Dougal Media is demonic media because it continues to report on government. It continues to get you to vote in elections, which is when you vote, you choose the devil. You give away your power to this thing called the government. And I was brainwashed from the time I was born into this fucking world that that's the way we do things here. And I went to government school, and Konstantin Sakouras taught me about government civics. Konstantin Sakouras is a demonic fuckface. And everybody else at Churchill High School in those days that was a teacher is a demonic fuckface. Because that's what it is. Teaching people about this is what you were born into. You permanently giving your power away to these other things called institutions. Fuck off, Konstantin. And enslaving children in forced schools. It was supposed to be for our good or whatever, I don't know. You're indoctrinated into being muggles. And muggles made the atomic bombs and dropped them on Nagasaki and Hiroshima. Muggles did that. Muggle magic did that. Muggles are still magic. They just keep denying it. They're in denial that they are source energy beings. The Arcturian Council, channeled through Daniel Scranton on YouTube, always calls all of us. We're source energy beings, which we call major manifestors. Because we manifest. We are magical beings. But as Muggles, brainwashed by the society we were born into, by the fucking Freemason, which wants you to give away your power to the 1% in the form of their royal names, like Queen Elizabeth, for example, or President, but mostly, it's just the way it is. Giving your power, and then you've got celebrity worship, giving your power away to Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Because if you've been watching all that stuff, binge watching it, then you've given away your power to that. Because it's your focus. Where would I put that? Well, if you're a jolly fellow, you're really jolly, and I don't know, on the scale of human consciousness, you calibrate at 200, well, you might tune in, and I don't know. You're not going to laugh. What if you're at 700 on the scale of human consciousness? What would happen? Well, quite often, laughter. Laughter at the stupidity of monkey-minded demonic people. Well, I know sometimes they do absolutely horrific stuff and everybody knows how much they torture me, but they're incredibly stupid. And sometimes the stupidity, well, they make the comedy films about an incredibly, just an evil person who's also getting their comeuppance. And it's a comedy because you laugh when the evildoer, when his ass gets kicked. That's a feel-good movie, when, good triumphs over evil. And good is love, because good is protecting us from experience the horrible torture that I'm going through. So there's not enough love in the world. And this is nothing new, because there's too many people who are choosing the devil. And the devil is, you go back to your Joe job that you've been going to for 20 years. Because every day you go to that Joe job, you re-experience the same thing you did the previous day. You're saying, well, that's my 3D job. Well, then don't do it. You just admitted that you choose to be a 3D muggle. Fuck off! Because your 3D muggle made more nuclear bombs and I'm experiencing them as this fucking psychic attack. You choose your damn self every now moment. These fucking people have been damned moment for 6 years. This is not a new video. I've been making the same video over and over again because they choose devilry and so do you. Because that's just the way it is. So, I don't know. What goes around comes around. So, what do you know? Well, is it just an energy that swirls around and then because I can't give you that information. The other information is always going to be blocked because the devils are very active at blocking me from teaching you. So, anyways, I'm half an hour into it. Am I making anything? Give me thumbs up if you want to participate. Because if you're going to sit on the sidelines, then you've decided to be wallpaper. there's a siren. That's the universe confirming it for you. That's synchronistic confirmations. What's going on here? Well, we think it was the 10th Insight, which was the sequel, one of the sequel books of the Celestine Prophecy, or the original book. Or might have been The Search for Shambhala. I think it was that one. But in that book, we were shown people, their angelic choice to be angelic people. People choose to be angelic. Angelic people whose energy of higher consciousness is being used to help people who have chosen a lot of this because those people made the choice right now to do evil. But we're building a database for all the people. This is what the evildoers do. You can't not know. You can't not know. How can I not know that they're doing evil intent with energy? Because that's what that is. It's not my energy. It's some evil fucking people's energy still. And I've done a million of these things. These people will not change because the devil will not give up power. The people choose it, and then the devil continues to give you propaganda. Keep choosing me. This is CKPR TV. CKPR TV, Dougal Media, continues, it's a devil, and it continues to tell you to pick it. Choose us for your information source. And then online, it's called The Source. That's a fucking good idea, advertising-wise. Mad men are going to go, that's awesome. Because it ties right in to Daniel Scranton on YouTube and the Arcturian Council that keep telling you you're a source energy being. And they're going to frown and say, you just took a big shit and I can smell it. Holy motherfuck, because you just choose the devil in that choice. And the devil is Dougal Media, mainstream news, which is all Luciferian propaganda to continue to get you to believe that you are a muggle. And you need government, and you need rules and regulations, and you need Pfizer's new pill. Pfizer's new pill has got a microchip in it, and when it goes into your tummy, it sends a signal to all of the fucking fat controllers at Pfizer that you took your pill that was prescribed by their crack dealer called the doctor. The doctor is a drug dealer, is he not? I can't help you out. Because it's all propaganda to get you realizing again and again that, it's normal for people to go to a doctor. I don't feel it. I go see the doctor. Why don't you feel it? Because the doctor is the end result of demonic energy that's attacked you that make you feel sick. But you've been brainwashed by CKPR media to believe that, all of these fucking doctors that are like public health officials of Canada, the government, say that there's something horrible going around, and forever and forever and forever, we're going to take your rights away. Your freedoms. We have the Charter of Rights and Freedoms in Canada that the Queen signed off on. And we've got that fucking government document that keeps taking my human rights away because it keeps lying to me about all kinds of science. Monkeypox? After the COVID? After the Zika? Fuck off! This is demonic thinking, demonic thought, diseased thought. And they keep telling you that you are going to get disease because it's nothing but advertising. Lester Holt on NBC News, every advertisement, big pharma, you're going to get this new disease. And then Lester's on there, new disease called monkeypox. Fuck off! He's the devil. Lester Holt is a pack of liars. Fake news. Donald Trump. That devil, he is a devil, but he did spit out a truth. He told you. It's faked. It's made in Hollywood fuckface people that make those horrible fucking movies over and over again on Netflix. They also are the government. And that's what you are choosing. So, I'm going to tell all of you people, shows your divine self. And then you won't have me bouncing your energy off my boundary, because it's not my energy. My energy is angelic, but I have boundaries. And when you hit my, let's call it energetic boundary, well, I know that you've been attacking me because I feel it. But, that's your energy with you on it. That's from your damned self. And you know what goes around comes around karmically. So when you choose to give the devil and you go to CKPR for all of your source, you go online to that source, that is not God. That is devilry. It's demonic. When you go to the Thunder-based source, or you go to that source website of Hector Dougal Media, that is demonic Lucifer, or worse. And it keeps you a muggle, and it keeps everything. And then they've got their policy police who are armed. All of those police officers are policy police to keep you believing you're a muggle and you need that shakedown racket. That's what it's called. It's a shakedown where you got to pay for policing. The mob does it and you say it's illegal. But when the government does it, it's legal. So the government has the same powers as the mafia. And the government mouthpiece is CKPR. And CKPR gets government money. They do. And now you're going to say, well, what about the 1%? Well, the 1% are still choosing devilry. So it's their damn self, because they should do like Red Hot Chili Peppers say, give it away. Jesus even said in the Bible, if you're a rich person, it's impossible. It's like getting through the eye of a needle. Because when you hold on to your money, you choose the devil, because you don't have faith in God. You got faith in mammon, and mammon is money. And a huge pot of money means that that's what your safety is. You're putting your safety in a huge pot of money, investments, lands, and policy police, armed guards that are going to enforce your government policy, which keeps you a 1%er. But you took the blue pill rather than the red pill. Because even if you're Warren Buffett or the Queen Elizabeth has got her damned self and an angelic self. Right now, I see nothing but the damned self. Liz Pindar is what we call her. Pindar is the lizard king. Well, we have a queen instead of a king, so she is the lizard king. She is the Pindar, but she's an actress. Because all you ever see is what they present to you as the queen, but the queen is the institution of the crown. And the crown is the institution of everything to do with, the Matrix. Because the crown wants you to have Dougal Media. Because the crown is the government. And the crown licenses Dougal Media and gives it money to put out propaganda that makes you believe that you're a muggle. And all the evils that go with being a muggle. It's a brainwash, but you choose it. You have the choice to go with Mary Baker Eddy in Science and Health and Key to the Scripture. You have the choice to go with her. And she is going to take your material girl, Madonna, and spiritualize her. And she's going to be in a spiritual world. And we're not going to be with Sting and the police, spirits in a material world. We're going to be... There's not even any word, because it's the Tao that can't be named. And it's the path with heart. It's the beautiful path. You want to be your damn self? Or... divinity. That is your free will choice, and you make it in every now moment. But once you've given your power away to the government or to any other devil, the accountant, the lawyer, the doctor, Big Pharma, CKPR, well, that devil is going to fight you when you say, I made the wrong choice. The devil's going to look at you and say, oh, fuck off, you're my slave. So you have to kill the devil in order to get your free will choices back. You got to fight the devil. So that's your mission. How do you do that? I am the truth. You just keep doing that affirmation. I am the truth. You keep doing it. I am the truth. And the truth kills the devil. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to go around looking at Walmart. Where do I buy the devil killing machine? No, 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 no. This is all done within your consciousness. I am the truth. Because I'm putting it to my heart chakra and I'm going to be a heart-centered person. And my heart, treasure chest, is the sword of truth of Lord Michael. And it goes in. Anything that's not the truth is not the truth. But you got to keep being Lord Michael by saying, I am the truth. And then just watch. Is it going to happen automatically? That it might happen instantaneously that the devil is killed, or it might be a long process. But, in order to get to heaven, you got to kill the devil, which means you got to be Lord Michael, and you got to say, I am Lord Michael, Archangel Michael. I am Michael. Because Michael is the sword of truth, and you need truth so that you know the truth, and you are the truth. And then no one can fuck with you, and no one can put the wool over your eyes, and no one can propagandize you. Because you keep telling Hector Dougal, the fat fucking Jabba the Hutt glutton, go on a diet, Dougal. And stop propagandizing us into believing that we are muggles. Start broadcasting Bobby Burrows. Hector, because I'm a Thunder Bay product. And I'm the prophet. And I'm the warlock. I'm the prophet. I'm the warlock. And the warlock is telling the reptilian, bad devil. Because you keep whacking away at this fucking reptilian and he's going to die. And he's on the ropes. He is. Because as more and more of us take back our power by killing the fucking devil, killing this fucking choice, killing it. So we take back our power, and then as we take back our power, we are divinity. Even when they're fighting the devil, then we're Lord Michael and we're the divinity. You don't have to wait to be the divinity. When you say, I'm Lord Michael, I am truth, you are. And this reptilian thing being killed off. And keep doing it. And keep doing it. And then you must remain vigilant. Because you got to be vigilant for God and his kingdom. All the time. Vigilant. Vigilant, vigilant, because other people's monsters might still be out there in consciousness. So you still need to be Lord Michael all the time. I'm the truth. Because we still live in a dirty world with a lot of still filthy people and their filthy devilry. You got to be vigilant all the time so you stay a divinity. And then when people say, well, you keep swearing profane or whatever, it's like, well, when I'm talking to Dave Beelzebub Burrows, who, calls me his biological son or whatever, he is the fucking devil because he's a very 3D person and he's a Freemason's son. And he's a horrible devil. Because he has given away his power to Lester Holt. And he is now the devil. He is the damned self of Dave Burrows. And the divine self of Dave Burrows, the grandchildren might see it. No, that is the devil playing grandpa. It is. You're crazy to go near the devil. Anyways, listen to your uncle who, I am the truth. I did the affirmation. Did Dave? Huh? Anyways, you go talk to Beelzebub Dave and you will find out that Beelzebub Dave is not interested in anything to do with me. Because I'm divinity and he is Beelzebub.